This is Greater MSP Business with Cindy Brucato.
From dairy to animal nutrition to crop production, Land O'Lakes, headquartered in Arden Hills, is a world leader in food and agribusiness. And it knows that a sustainable food supply is one of the world's greatest challenges. Land O'Lakes has responded with the Global Food Challenge to find solutions to a potential food shortage. We wanted to know a lot more about this program, so we're sitting down with Lydia Botham, Executive Director of the Land O'Lakes Foundation. Thanks so much for joining us.
Great. Thank you, Cindy. It's great to be here.
How did you identify the need for such an ambitious project?
Well, we have, as a leader in the food and ag industry, Land O'Lakes has been looking at the statistics of this great growth industry that we're part of, that we need to feed the growing world's population. The world's population is going to grow from about 6 billion now to nearly 10 billion in the next 35 years. So by 2050, we're going to have 10 billion people on the planet. We're going to need a lot more food to be able to feed all of those people, 70% more food. And as a result, we've been looking at what are some of the many things that we can do around that. Certainly technology in agriculture is one thing, but the people talent, the human capital to come into this ag industry is critically important. So we developed the Global Food Challenge program to get young people excited in this topic of how to feed the world by 2050 and how to get excited about this great growth industry.
So the program is university-based.
It is. So there's 5 key schools, and we've got 10 students that are coming from the key schools. And the key schools have agriculture base in some of them, but not all of them. So the 5 schools that we've engaged in this new program are University of Minnesota, so right here in the Twin Cities, and Purdue University, Indiana, Iowa State University, and then we've added in George Washington University in DC, as well as Northwestern University in Chicago. So we've got kids in this program that are engineers, that are in IT, they're in finance, they may be in an ag background as well, coming together to work as a team and individually on what are your ideas to help feed the world by 2050. And they work with us for an entire year on this challenge and what their ideas are. And during that year, they're paired up with a Land O'Lakes mentor. So somebody in each of our business units at Land O'Lakes works with them over the course of the year. They're also paired up with a professor from their university. And together, they're working on this idea.
In what areas of your industry do you think you'll find solutions?
Technology is a big area for solutions. So we're going to have less water to be able to produce more crops in 2050. We're going to have more climate issues than ever before. And there's technology that will help solve those things. We need all forms of agriculture. We need conventional agriculture. We need new modern technology-based agriculture. So we need sound science to help us develop those foods that we're going to need and that abundant food that we're going to need to be able to feed the population by 2050.
We know you're not going to solve this problem in 9 months. What's the future of Global Food Challenge?
Well, the future is that if you can get more young people excited about coming into this great growth industry and attract that talent, that's the future. We need the best minds coming into this. We need that future leadership to help solve this problem. So each year with more students, more faculty getting engaged in the program, that's just that ripple effect to hear what's going on in agriculture. It's a noble purpose. It's helping feed people, feed animals, feed people. And it's also just an exciting area to work in. So they're getting this bird's eye view over this entire school year and during the summer. And they're getting really excited about agriculture. And then we've had 5 from our last group come back and are doing a regular internship with us this coming summer. So you can see how that's helping to get the talent excited. That's good for Land O'Lakes. It's also good for the agribusiness sector. Good for the Twin Cities as well.
And ultimately good for the world.
And ultimately good for the world and for all of us who want to have great food to be eating into the future.
And thank you so much, Lydia. Lydia Botham, Executive Director of the Land O'Lakes Foundation, talking about the Global Food Challenge. For Greater MSP Business, I'm Cindy Brucato.